Well, I have a very special guest with me today, Eric Poms, CEO of the Orange Bowl. He's about to be, he probably is, the busiest man in South Florida now that we have the college football playoff rankings officially out. Of course, the Orange Bowl is going to be a quarterfinal game and then the national championship game, Miami 2026. Eric, thanks for joining us, first of all.
Great to be here.
And Texas Tech is slotted in for the Orange Bowl. How excited are you guys over there at the committee to see a new team, new blood in the bracket and heading down South Florida?
In 92 years of the Capital One Orange Bowl, this is the first time Texas Tech's ever appeared. So it'll be a great stage for them coming down to South Florida. Watching the game yesterday against BYU, it's a pretty formidable team, and so much excitement coming out of Lubbock, Texas, coming down to South Beach.
Now, when you do get these new teams that are coming to South Florida or to the Orange Bowl, obviously, fans are going to travel. How excited are you to see a new fan base, and what can they expect, not just in South Florida for the Orange Bowl, but for the big national title game as well a few weeks later?
Yeah, so it's a 12-team playoff model now, and there'll be a game on Saturday, December 20th, where JMU will go to Eugene, Oregon, and play the Oregon Ducks, the winner of which will play Texas Tech. And so we're going to have a build-up to this matchup, and all three of these programs have never played in our game, so it'll be quite a stage that they'll be having here in South Florida. They're coming from places that are cold weather, so they're going to come down and enjoy the beaches and all the nightlife and all the amenities that South Florida has to offer. But it's a great stage. Having the 12-team playoff, there's 4 rounds that leads up to the national championship game. It's a palpable excitement that builds as we work our way up to January 19th, where at Hard Rock Stadium, college football's premier game will be played.
Now, there's a lot of excitement leading up into the selection show from the fan bases, but take us to the Orange Bowl war room where you're sitting there because you want to know who's coming down to South Florida, because then you guys get to start to plan. Do you guys watch it like we do as fans?
We do.
Yeah.
And, for the first 10 years of the college football playoff, it was a 4-team model. So you knew on selection day who was in your semifinal matchup. In this 12-team model, we'll either have a quarterfinal or semifinal each and every year. Last year was a semifinal. And so, throughout the regular season which games have impact, but ultimately it does come down to championship weekend. And as you saw yesterday, even as the results came in, there was still kind of a grayness to where the selection committee would go. And of course, today there were a lot of surprises.
Yeah, a lot of people think that Texas Tech, one of the best teams in the country, has a chance to win it all. And the Orange Bowl going to be front and center. It's a noon kickoff. Anything else we should expect that day, that game, for this big event?
Well, it is an early afternoon game, and the last time we've done that was in 1964. So this is kind of a milestone moment for us, and there's all kinds of activities. The Capital One Orange Bowl Fan Fest is outside the stadium, and it'll lead up to the game, and that game will be the first game of 3. We'll start with the Capital One Orange Bowl. It will lead to the Rose Bowl game and culminate with the All-State Sugar Bowl. So it'll be quite a day of college football for the country.
Yeah.
And no better way to start it than in Miami.
A lot of fun about to happen in college football, and of course, as per usual, South Florida feels like it's going to be at the epicenter. Eric Poms and the Orange Bowl Committee will be very busy with the OB, and then of course the national title game later in January. Eric, thank you so much for coming by. We appreciate the insight as always.
Thank you so much.